Go to the playoffs. I said, Kasey's here. What a perfect week on NASCAR Racehub. Kasey, welcome in. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Man, it feels good to get a victory and to win in Indianapolis Brickyard 400, a place that I dreamed of racing at. Lived there for a few years, and then to get to actually race there and win is unreal.
You know what's cool, Adam, is when you were talking about that points, like just a huge smile on his face because he knows that he's in. I heard you say after the race, Kasey, that you knew you had a fast car. But at what point does it hit you, I might win this thing today?
Well, I think, you know, when we went under the first red, that was when they told me that I might be the leader after this, and I was like, man, I can't believe we're the leader. You know, I haven't led many races lately, so it was a great feeling at that point in time, and I just knew it's on me. Like, I need to make this happen if I want to win, if I want to go to the playoffs and win at Indianapolis. So it was. It felt really good. We got the lead that time. The next time it was a battle. The next time it was a battle, and we got the lead at the end. So it was, those restarts just kept coming.
We saw at the end of the race you were exhausted, and for all the right reasons. It was a long race. It was hot out there all day long. But after all that, what I really took out of that was you mentioned Tanner wasn't there, and you really wanted him at the racetrack. And as a father myself, I know and a driver, that's a big moment, is if you can get that victory lane picture with your son or with your kids in there. How good was it for you to get home, and what was he like when you got home, that experience to go see him the next day?
Yeah, it felt great the next day. At the time, I was thinking, I just thought about Tanner, like, man, I wish he was here. We could do a picture. He could get to enjoy this, because it's not often you get in victory lane, and you know, so it'd be so cool to have him there. But yeah, when he got out of the car, out of Sam's car the next morning, he just ran straight to me, got to me, gave me a hug, and then shot to the garage to the golf cart. So
he wanted a steering wheel in his hand already, didn't he? He's ready to go.
And he was gone, but yeah, he was pretty excited. I FaceTimed him on my way to the bricks to kiss the bricks, and we were talking. He was still seeing me on TV, and he was kind of confused, I could tell. But yeah, it was a neat moment.
Well, he's going to appreciate that further down the road. I know that for sure.
Right.
What was the range of emotion late in the event? Because I think about you jumping out on the one restart, and it looks like you're going to drive away. Then we get another caution. You go 3 wide with your teammate Jimmy Johnson and Brad Keselowski. There were so many moments where you were up here, and then I'm sure the anxiety set in again.
Yeah, and then the final one to have Brad. Now Brad's the leader, and the speedy dry and everything's all over the track getting into one. But when I went through there, I kind of went back and forth with the car and felt like the track was clean. It had good grip. I don't think it affected it at all. Like, it felt really good. So I knew from that point on, it was, you know, how do I not spin my tires at all? And if I can do that, you know, use Brad, stay close to Brad, and not have to block Denny or something to the inside, because then that screws up my entry into one. And that was my whole thing, is I need to clear him off turn 1 if I want to make sure I'm going to win the Brickyard.
I know that you guys get into that race car every single weekend, and you believe that you can win the race. But when you go 102 races without a victory, how does that affect that confidence when you get in the car?
Well, I think it makes it tough. I mean, to not win in a long time has to make it difficult to have the confidence you need to win, the confidence you need to beat Martin Truex, Kyle Larson, these guys who are Jimmy Johnson, who are winning, you know, and they're carrying that with them, and so is their team. So I think to finally get that win, it's been a while, we got it. That helps every one of us on the team, and only is going to make us stronger the last 16 races.
Well,
I think about the post-race celebration. You go to the media center, a lot of conversation about what's going to happen in 2018. You admitted, I hear some of the noise, but what has the win done to quiet down those conversations?
Yeah, I think it's hard not to hear that noise. You know, as part of going to the racetrack, we're in a pretty small little world that we live in. But yeah, I think the win only helps. You know, it shows that I still have a lot of determination, a lot of passion, and want to win, and can win. So on my side, I think it helps that, and I think it also helps our entire team, like I was saying a minute ago. Hopefully that, you know, keeps us rolling, keeps some good things going on, and we can have a great rest of this season.
And this was a team win. I mean, from your crew chief making the call to come down pit road, Kevin Hamlin, your spotter, talking you through those last 10 laps. You know, we have a little segment here on the show called Radio Sweetheart, right? So have you ever keyed your mic and maybe said something in the heat of the moment?
I think I've been on this.
Oh, yeah.
Once in a while.
He's been on it. Well, we have 3 drivers from this past weekend. I don't know if you're on it. We'll have to listen. Now, okay, so here are the nominees for Radio Sweetheart.
clinch the win.
Right, so you can vote at home, Fox Sports, for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We wanted Tanner here as well. I actually asked if we could get him here. We could put some bricks out there and let you guys reenact it.
Maybe at some point we'll get to go back up to the speedway and get Tanner on the bricks. That'd be awesome.
That'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be a great picture, yeah.
Thanks so much for being here. Absolutely. So next up on the hub, Alex Bowman. Come on down.